YouTube, welcome back once again. My name is Charles King Property Preservation. Today what we'll be doing is replacing some stairs on the house. I originally did the trash out here, did extermination here. We're gonna trim the shrubs up today. We're gonna replace the stairs. That's about it. Fairly decent house. Looks nice. Neighbors are nice. Really nice lady next door. She was talking about these ugly weeds and shrubs back here, so I'm gonna do her a solid and go ahead and get rid of the eyesore. She says, every time I sit on my porch, I gotta look at that mess. Nice old lady. I'm gonna look out for it. I'm gonna go ahead and trim that up. We're gonna take care of this. You all will see the process. In all honesty, shouldn't take maybe an hour. And that's because I gotta cut and measure. And after that, we'll be rolling out. We got a couple of more spots to hit. We'll continue on with our day. So y'all stay tuned and watch this work. I just ripped that out, as y'all seen, man. I just pulled it off. Anybody could have just walked up here and fell straight through this. That was my whole purpose of letting them know that this thing needs to be removed. Obviously rotted. A bunch of it came from this gutter here, which is loose. Water was just spewing down on it over time, man. Stuff like that. It has to be replaced over time. We're gonna cut all of this out of here and we're gonna keep moving, so y'all stay tuned. Once again, as I always say, you got to start with the end in mind. And what I mean by that is, right now, I would tell y'all exactly the materials to use, but all I can do is say that all of them are sold at Home Depot, and I'm using concrete screws, would tell you the brand, but you know, they didn't want to pay me. There's going to come a time where they're going to want to pay me, and then I'm going to charge them triple because they didn't want to pay me in the beginning, because I'm starting with the end in mind, and I say, hey, you know, I would like to advertise you all's screws, locks, you know, materials. And they say no, because Charles King is just too small right now. But there's gonna be a time where they're gonna come after me. I'm gonna charge them triple, maybe even triple double. For now, concrete screws, wood screws, fasteners, all of the good stuff. I'll give a rundown of all the materials I use at the end of this video. We're gonna keep cranking. Alright, we got them anchored to the wall. That part's done. We're gonna put the stairs on and we good. But then you say, okay, let's give it a quick test. So, you know, we give it a few dips. 1, 2, and a 3. Looks pretty sturdy to me. So let's put the stairs on. Let's get the bottom anchor, pieces of railing on. Let's get out of here. Some of you might be saying, do he got a bench? How's he gonna do his cutting? Let me tell you something. I don't need a bench. I got a trailer. I got a bumper. I got a drop gate on my truck. I use that for a bench. All right, and if I don't got either of those, then I use my knee for a bench. See, because I can cut, like, nah, that wouldn't be too safe. Don't matter, I'm gonna get it cut. Find what you can, you use what you can, so you get the job done. That's what it's about, guys, getting the job done. And if you don't got no safety glass, then you cut anyway. If you can't take a few wood chips in the eye, you don't deserve any eyes. No, don't do that. They know if you don't get the wood chips in your eye, you ain't gonna be able to do this job. You can't do this job without no eyes. Let me tell you that right now. I got a few wood chips in my eyes right now. You know what I'm saying? I'm doing perfectly fine. So, whatever. Okay, today is a new day. Now, what happened was, well, we don't know what happened, but our footage got lost. It got deleted somehow. But we're back, and we just wanted to show y'all the finished product. We had footage of, you know, while we were doing it, but like I said, it got lost. So this is the finished product for this portion. We got it up, you know, everything's nice and sturdy. The client was satisfied, but again, what we have to do now is put some railing around the porch area. We're gonna get up here, and this still a hazard. So we're gonna put some railing around here. We're gonna drill some anchors into the concrete. And we're gonna put some railing around here. Like I said, this is just, you know, to convey the product. This isn't a REO job. This isn't anything that's supposed to look spectacular. You know, we're gonna make it look good enough, and we're gonna make it safe. Stick around for the process. All right, as y'all can see, we installed our posts. We got it anchored down real good, concrete screws. We got it bolted down. We can get an anchor in there, sturdy. We can get this side here. We're gonna get right here. We're gonna get it up against the house. Then we're gonna throw our railings on. We're gonna put a couple of balusters on. It should be it for this. They didn't pay me for this. This is something I'm just throwing in. Obviously, it's needed and it's important, but I just don't want it to look the way it does. I might end up removing this, raising these up a little bit higher, and getting them connected to my posts. I just want to make it as as safe as possible. They didn't pay me for this. I just bought the material. Really wasn't much of nothing. I needed extra 2x4s anyway. We didn't have really much a lot to do. 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 Well, really much a lot to do. How do you say that? We just didn't have a lot to do today. So we had a little project, you know, we getting this done. I said this right here is gonna take us, you know, an hour, and then we'll be out of here. We'll keep working and we'll keep showing you the process. Okay, it's a wrap. We just installed the railing. Like I said, guys, this is about safety. It ain't about the, you know, you don't have to make it as beautiful as possible. Okay, scratch that whole thing. As beautiful as possible. All right, it's a wrap. We finished. We installed the railing. Like I once told you, it's not about, you know, the look. This project in particular, it's not about the look. It's about safety. And this here is pretty safe for anyone to walk on. Pretty sturdy. You know, you can bump into it. He ain't gonna fall off. We got it anchored in. Everything is pretty much, you know, preservation work. Don't put too much thought into this stuff. Preservation, you know, it's not rocket science. It's you know, when you get into, like I said, doing rehab work, you know, things that are for the look, you know, people are looking to purchase the home, things like that. Of course, you want to pay very close attention to detail. So you want to be as detailed as possible, and you want to be as skilled as possible. If you're not as skilled in a particular area, hire someone who is. You just want your stuff to look really good. Once again, this is a step installation and a handrail preservation work. And I want to take the time right now. I want to shout out a couple of guys on YouTube, because I've been liking where things have been going. You know, guys just keeping it up. We took a little hiatus for a moment. We were into a few different things, starting up some stuff. Of course, my cameraman, he had some things going on, so we took kind of a break, but we're back now. I want to shout out Michael Weddington over at Executive Cleaning. Okay, I want to shout out Pete. He been holding it down. Pete, AMP. He's on YouTube. I want to shout out Curtis Johnson. He's been holding it down. He's pretty consistent with the videos. I want to shout out Mel Matrix. Even though we never see him, we always see the ground and see his shoes, anything in the yard that he want to film, but he gives a good message. Am I forgetting anybody? Who else do I watch? Who else do I watch? Those pretty much the guys that have been keeping it, you know, keeping it going. If I'm missing you, I'm gonna think about it later and I'll give you a shout in another video. But those guys, I watch their stuff. Their links will be in this video. So if you don't know who they are, you can go and check them out. Good guys. They all have the unique style, way of doing things. And that's what it's all about. Everybody has their unique thing about them when it comes to this preservation stuff. And that's what I like. As always, my name is Charles from Charles King Property Preservation. Till next time. If you enjoyed this video and you look forward to seeing more videos just like it daily and weekly, hit the subscribe button. But if you didn't like this video, hit the subscribe button anyway. It's like I say, you already done subscribed to the subscription, then you got a subscription for the subscribe. So ain't no even need of subscribing, because the subscription already done subscribed you to the sub, which is the beneath. Never mind, just subscribe.